Hi everyone. We know many of you have been teaching remotely for a while now, but it's very exciting times as you move back into the classroom. So here are our top 3 tips to help you with that transition. Are you ready? Tip number 1. If it worked, keep doing it. Now, we know it must have been a very stressful time teaching remotely, very challenging, but there were probably some positives as well. Please do a review, speak to your students. Maybe there were resources or things you did during remote learning that worked well for them. It's very tempting to spring back to your old ways, but just take a moment to think about what worked well during remote learning and take that back with you into the classroom. All right, ready for tip number 2? Peer-to-peer learning is powerful. Now, we know that students really miss their friends during this time, but they also miss the opportunity to learn from them. Of course, students learn from their teachers, but learning from their peers is very powerful. So when you can, try to design your lessons with some group work. Working in pairs or small groups or even whole class discussions can be fantastic, especially in mathematics. Look for those tasks where there are multiple solutions, open-ended questions. In fact, I'm going to give you an example. This activity is from Matific. Pop it up on the screen. It's really interactive and engaging, but more importantly, there are different ways to find the solution. So the students really learn off each other. Get a volunteer to come up and have a try, and you'll see the light bulbs go off as students start to realize, oh, I could do it this way and that way, and they can debate the best methods. It's an excellent visible thinking tool as well. All right, moving along to tip number 3. Be smart with your screen time. Now, just because you're back in the classroom, it doesn't mean you will stop using digital resources. You definitely should keep using them, but be clever about how you use them. I know parents worry about too much screen time, but it's also about the quality of that screen time. Many online maths resources still just look like a worksheet on a screen. Don't use those ones. Find the ones that are interactive, that engage the students, where you can actually make connections between your digital resource and what you are doing in your lessons in the classroom. I'm going to give you another really clever example here from Matific. You've got a range of different types of learners in your classroom, and you need to try and adapt to that. So sometimes students will respond really well to the visuals in an activity like this, where others would like to do the cutting and pasting and gluing and do the hands-on. I honestly believe you should be using all of those methods. Use as many resources as you can, because all of your students learn differently, and try to make those connections. As I said, find digital resources that complement your lessons. All right, I hope those 3 tips were really helpful for you as you move back to the classroom. We'd love to give you some free time to try Matific. Scan that QR code and we'll be in touch to get you underway right away and give your students the opportunity to try Matific. Take a look at the site, matific.com. I'm wishing you safe times ahead back in the classroom. Thank you.